Welcome to BISMA. Today we'll be going over kettlebell exercises. We're going to do 5 exercises using this kettlebell. Let's begin with the first one, a kettlebell swing. For the kettlebell swing, stand with the feet about hip distance apart, holding the kettlebell with an overhand grip with both hands. We're going to begin in a hinged position that looks like this. We're not squatting all the way down, just partial squat. Back stays straight in a neutral position and the kettlebell is hanging down between the legs right now. We're going to be swinging the kettlebell straight forward, using our lower body mostly. Here's what it looks like. So as you can see, we're standing upright, squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips forward. And that quick momentum is what's going to help push the kettlebell up and forward. I'm not raising the kettlebell with my arms. In fact, my arms are barely doing any work. And I'm allowing the thrust of the lower body as I stand upright, squeezing the glutes hard to swing that kettlebell. Make sure your gaze is forward, spine is in neutral, not rounded. And you're really engaging the hamstrings and glutes with this exercise. Now let's do a kettlebell figure 8. We're going to draw an 8 with the kettlebell between the legs, as if we had a basketball that we were kind of juggling between one leg and the other. We're going to start in a pretty wide stance like this, and we're going to go into a mini squat, okay? Just a partial squat. Now we're really going to work the arms and core as we do an 8. Pretend like you're drawing an 8 on the ground. Going around one leg, switch it back, go back behind the other leg. Behind this leg, in front, behind this leg, in front. As I do this, I'm not rounding. I'm really working all my back extensors to keep my back in a neutral position. Also working grip strength each time we let go of. And then re-grab that kettlebell. The core is working really hard to make sure we're not leaning around, moving around too much. You want to keep your entire body fairly stable and just move the arms and the kettlebell if you can. Okay. Next, we're going to do lunges, alternating forward lunges. I'm going to hold my kettlebell bottoms up since I just have one. You can certainly do these holding one kettlebell in each hand. All right, for our lunges, start in standing, holding the kettlebell nice and steady here. Then we're gonna lunge one foot forward as we drop the back knee toward the ground till it's about an inch above the ground. Then shift your weight back, bringing the legs together, standing upright again. I'm gonna switch into the other leg. Lunge it forward, drop it down, torso stays upright. We're not bending the torso here, and step it back. Lunges work the entire lower body, especially the quadriceps, glutes, hamstrings, and calves. Also, holding the kettlebell in a goblet position is working those biceps at the front of the arms. Keeping the gaze forward, abs pulling back toward the spine to keep the back in neutral. And just make sure you're getting good depth with each lunge forward. Now let's do a clean and press. The clean and press is a more powerful, explosive exercise that combines 2 different movements, a clean and then an overhead press. We're going to use one kettlebell standing behind it with the feet shoulder distance apart, slightly turned out. One arm is going to just reach back. The other arm is doing most of the work. We're going to bend forward, kind of in a hinged position, not a full squat, okay, like we're doing a deadlift position. The first step is to clean the kettlebell. What this means is we're going to do like an upright row as we stand up, flip the wrist, tuck the elbow, and let the kettlebell rest on the shoulder. Here's what it looks like, real quick. Kettlebell is cleaned. Step 2, overhead press. Directly overhead with the palm facing forward. Bring it back down to the ground. All right, full speed. Clean and press, back down. Clean and press, back down. And the more you do this one, the quicker you can get with it to really combine those two moves. Next, we'll do an upright row with the kettlebell. I'm going to use one kettlebell, so I'm going to have both hands on it. You could certainly use two kettlebells, one in each hand. We're going to begin in standing with a nice tall upright posture, shoulders squeezing back, arms straight, and holding the kettlebell with an overhand grip. And then we're going to pull the kettlebell straight up toward the ceiling to about chest height. No need to go any higher. Just to about here, and then slowly lower it down with control till the arms are straight again. Once again, upright row up to here, and lower it all the way down. Great exercise for strengthening the deltoids or the shoulders.